Strange Brew by R Haynes.
Tori, wait! I'm waiting. What's up?
I just gotta tell you.
Tell me what?
Well, my grandmother has invited me and all my cousins to visit her in Florida this summer.
Are you gonna go, Heather?
Sure. Isn't it exciting? She lives in a house on the beach, and she has a boat, and she's going to take us to Disney World.
You're going for the whole summer?
Well, yes, most of it. Isn't it great?
I guess so. Terrific. My best friend's going to be having the time of her life in Florida, and I'm stuck in Domburg, Illinois, population 750. What am I gonna do? When did you find out?
I've known for a week, but I didn't know how to tell you. Gosh, Tori, I wish you could come with me.
Fat chance. But honestly, Heather, I'm gonna die if I have to spend the summer all alone.
School isn't out for 3 more weeks, and even then it won't be so bad. There are, lots of things to do.
Name one.
You could hang out at the mall.
How would I get there? My mom's working. You know it's always your mother who drives us.
But you're going on a vacation next month, aren't you?
Our trip's canceled because of my stupid brother.
Max, he's only 9. What could he do to change your plans?
He made the Little League baseball team, that's what. And the coach says if anyone misses one single game, he's off the team. So what if it ruins my summer? My parents don't care. They worship Max.
Oh, Tori, stop exaggerating. You know your parents love you just as much as Max.
Uh-huh. They didn't when he was born. They were so busy taking care of Max, they didn't give me a thought. That's when I made up my imaginary playmate, Celeste. We played together all the time, and she was my closest friend right up to 3rd grade when Heather and her family moved to town. But I never told anyone about her. I wish Celeste was still here. She'd keep me company this summer.
The 2 girls walked along in silence. It was amazing to Tori that she and Heather could be such opposites and still be best friends. Heather was tall and freckled with curly red hair. Tori was small and olive-skinned with straight shoulder-length hair. Tori loved to be where the action was. She dreamed of being a star, of doing something exciting and glamorous. Heather was quiet and practical. She never took wild chances or got involved in harebrained schemes like Tori did. Maybe she's a good best friend for me, Tori thought.
She's like a second conscience, someone to keep me out of trouble. But why does she get to go to Florida when I'm the one who would really know how to live it up? Tori. Who's that? Someone said my name. It wasn't Heather. She's too busy chewing gum. Then who was that? Tori Pardo. It's probably somebody hiding behind that tree. Ted Kinner or one of the other boys, playing a stupid trick.
And then Tori saw it. Lying at the edge of the schoolyard, a crumpled, old, red spiral notebook. On its front cover, in big block letters, were the words, Victoria Pardo, keep out. This means you.
That's my book. What's it doing out here? It was hidden in my clothes closet. Max, he must have found it and left it here. Oh, I'll murder him.
What's the matter, Tori? What are you staring at? Oh, that old notebook. Someone must have dropped it.
It's mine, Heather. Leave it.
Yes, I can see. It's got your name on it.
Then can I have it, please? Right now?
What's the matter? Is it something mysterious? Can't I just have a peek?
No, you may not.
Heather held the book just out of Tori's reach, and Tori froze. There were things in the book that couldn't be shown to anyone, especially Heather. The notebook was a kind of diary, filled with all Tori's gripes about her brother Max, secret plans to get even with him for taking all her parents' attention, plans like putting superglue inside his baseball mitt. But the worst thing in the book was what she'd written about Heather. Last winter, just because she'd had the sniffles, Heather had refused to go sledding with Tori. She wanted to read a book instead. So Tori had poured out her heart to her diary, saying she wished she could have a more adventurous friend, someone a lot more fun than boring old Heather.
But I didn't mean it. I'll die if Heather reads it and thinks I don't like her anymore.
What's the big mystery, Tori? Is this book full of secrets?
Just give it to me, please.
Hey, Tori, what are you worried about? There's nothing in here. See, all the pages are blank.
What?
Yeah.
They can't be. You're right. They are blank. Oh, I must have...
What?
Wait! Look at this page. This is really weird.
It looks like a recipe.
Yeah, a recipe for a storm. To cook up a fierce storm with roaring thunder, streaking lightning, and howling wind, gather the following: 1 cauldron, 2 round smooth stones, 3 dead lightning bugs, 4 chicken bones, picked clean, 5 leaves from a dead oak tree, 6 spider legs, 7 pinches of red pepper, 8 lumps of coal, 9 matchsticks broken in half, 10 hairs from a black cat, 11 toenail clippings, 12 horsefly wings,
What?
13 cups of water from a scummy pond. Set the cauldron beneath the dead oak tree. Add ingredients in order listed. Add water 1 cup at a time. Stir fast with a wooden spoon until a whirlpool forms. Then lightning will crackle, thunder will boom, wind will howl, and rain will pour down from the sky in torrents.
Wow. It must be somebody's idea of a joke. Come on, Tori. Let's hurry. We'll be late for class.
Okay, come on. I know it sounds crazy, Heather, but what if it really is magic? How do you think it would feel to cook up an honest-to-goodness storm?
Don't talk that way, Tori Pardo. Nobody can make a storm by throwing a bunch of things into a pot. Besides, which of us is going to pull 6 legs off a spider or 10 hairs from a black cat? Not me.
I'm not afraid. I think we should at least try it. What harm can it do? I mean, it'd be easy.
All through school that day, Tori couldn't get the recipe out of her mind, no matter how hard she tried.
The funny thing is, I have a dead oak tree in my very own backyard. And tomorrow is Saturday. I'd have lots of time to gather the recipe's ingredients. Oh, come on, Tori. The whole thing's stupid. Why can't I be sensible, like Heather?
When Tori got home from school, the house was quiet. Her parents weren't back from work, and Max was at baseball practice. She went up to her room and pulled off her backpack, and out tumbled the red spiral notebook. She picked it up.
Most of the things in this recipe would be easy to find around here. So easy.
Before she knew it, Tori was hurrying downstairs. She felt like a puppet pulled along by strings. First, she found 2 stones in the garden, then 5 leaves from the dead oak tree, a soup pot for the cauldron, red pepper from the pantry, and matches by the stove. On the patio, she dug 8 lumps of charcoal from the bag beside the barbecue. In the garage, she found a dead daddy-long-legged spider and pinched off 6 legs with her sharp fingernails. Then she pulled 12 wings off 6 dead horseflies. Tori couldn't believe her luck when her mother served chicken for dinner that evening. All she had to do later that night was sneak down to the kitchen and pull 4 chicken bones out of the garbage. Then, when darkness fell, Tori slipped outside and caught 3 lightning bugs in a jar. Finally, she sat down and clipped her own toenails.
There. I'll just save these nail trimmings, and in the morning I'll get some scummy water from the pond. Then all I have to get is 10 hairs from a black cat, and... oh yeah, Heather! I've got to convince her to join in the fun.
The next morning, early, Tori jumped out of bed, threw on a sweatshirt and a pair of jeans, and slipped quietly out of the house. She ran all the way to the nearby park.
The recipe said 13 cups scummy water. So what could be better than this pond? Luckily, nobody's around this hour. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, suddenly I feel cold all over. Weird. 5. The sun's still out. No clouds. 7. Oh, never mind. 10. I'm just jumpy. 13. There. Now all I've got to do is tell Heather.
When Tori reached Heather's house, she hid the bucket of water by the porch steps and rang the doorbell. Mrs. Hartner answered and told her Heather was in her room.
Wow, Tori, what are you doing out so early?
Getting 13 cups of scummy water?
Tori Pardo, you aren't going to follow that stupid recipe and try and make a storm, are you?
Sure. I've got everything I need except for 10 black cat hairs. Come on, Heather, let's do it together.
It won't work, and you know it.
Who cares? It's fun. How about helping me find a black cat that won't mind donating 10 hairs to a good cause?
Tori, I need to do my science report.
Hey, wait! You've got a black cat right there on the bed. Oh, nobody said it had to be a real cat.
Oh, no! Do you think I want a bald cat?
It won't be. I only need 10 hairs. Please.
Okay, but I'll pull them out. One from here, and one from here, and here.
Hurry!
And here.
Come on.
There, 10 hairs. I'll wrap them in a tissue.
Thanks, Heather. Are you sure you don't want to come with me?
No, forget it. I hate thunder, and lightning scares me.
So what? You said the recipe wouldn't work anyway. Some friend you are, Heather Hartner. After all, you're getting to go to Florida. I think you'd at least want to help me out with this.
Okay, Tori. I'll come and watch. But I'm not going to help cook up a storm. It's crazy.
Under a blue sky and bright sun, they carried the bucket of water to Tori's house and set it in the backyard under the dead oak tree. When they went inside, the house was strangely quiet. In the kitchen, Tori found a note on the refrigerator.
Tori, Dad and I have gone to Max's baseball game. Home soon, love, Mom. Yeah, figures. Nobody cares what I'm doing. But at least nobody's here to bother us.
Tori hurried up to her room, gathered up the red notebook and all the ingredients for the recipe, and brought them down to the backyard. Next, she set the cauldron under the dead oak tree.
Okay, are you ready, Heather? Here goes.
I don't like this, Tori.
It'll be fun. Now watch. First we put in 2 round smooth stones.
Yeah.
3 dead lightning bugs. Chicken bones. Next. Oh yeah, 5 leaves from this dead oak. Spider's legs.
Ooh.
Red pepper. Coal. Matches.
Yeah.
Cat hairs. Toenails. Horsefly wings. And last, the water. Oh, I forgot a spoon. I'll go get one.
No, I'll go. You stay here.
Well, get a big spoon and hurry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Then stir counterclockwise as fast as you can until a whirlpool forms. Then lightning will crackle and thunder will boom and wind will howl.
Here's the spoon.
Oh, thanks. Ugh, this water smells disgusting.
Yeah, and it looks disgusting.
The recipe said stir counterclockwise. Oh, this is hard work.
And the sun's still shining.
Guess it takes a little time.
Admit it, Tori. The whole thing's a fake. You won't make it rain in 100 years.
Heather! What is it? The spoon's gone crazy. It's standing straight in the water all right by itself. And look, there's the whirlpool, just like the recipe said.
Tori, what's happening?
Oh, it worked! It's magic! We made a storm!
Tori, this is awful! Water's pouring under the gate. It's flooding down the street. We've got to do something!
What can we do? I'm getting scared!
Try something, anything! Look in the notebook. We might have missed a page that tells us how to turn it off. Hurry!
about rained out.
What do you mean? Where's Mom and Dad?
Just coming in. I hit my first Grand Slam home run in the second inning. Now it won't count.
What?
You have to play 5 innings for a game to count. Now we have to play the game again tomorrow.
Maybe you'll hit another home run tomorrow.
Yeah.
Do you know how hard it is to hit a Grand Slam home run? Impossible!
Too bad, Max.
For a moment, Tori felt guilty about the rain ruining Max's game. But that feeling passed quickly.
Max deserved it. After all, he's spoiling my summer, isn't he?
Don't worry, Max.
Come on, Heather. We better go up and get some dry clothes
Okay,
on.
come
I'll lend
on.
you some jeans and stuff.
Yeah.
And maybe that sweater, that you like.
As soon as Tori reached her bedroom, she spun around in a circle, almost dancing.
Oh, did you see that, Heather? It was magic. I made it storm.
Come on, Tori. It was just a coincidence. It would probably have rained anyway. Can I borrow the sweater?
Yeah. Heather, the sun was shining. There wasn't a cloud in the sky. Not until I stirred the mixture in the cauldron and made a whirlpool. That's what the recipe said to do, and that's what happened. You can't deny
But
that.
how could throwing a bunch of weird things into a pot and stirring them possibly change the weather? It just doesn't make any sense. I have to get home, Tori. Can I borrow these until tomorrow?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Well, I'll see you, Tori.
Yeah, see ya. Heather doesn't understand about magic. Of course it doesn't make sense. Who cares? It works. That's what I liked about Celeste. She wasn't always sensible. She did things just for the fun of it. Even though I made her up, Celeste did things I wouldn't dare to. Sometimes I wish Celeste were real. She'd be older now, but she'd still be beautiful, with her blonde hair and big blue eyes. I need her now more than ever. When Heather goes away, I won't have anyone to hang out with.
Tori looked at her spiral notebook, trying once more to find a clue to the magic. Then she gave up, put the book back in her drawer where no one could find it, and went downstairs to the TV room.
Today, throughout the region, a sudden freak storm dumped 10 inches of rain in only 15 minutes. Many streets in the worst hit area were closed by flooding. Traffic everywhere was in total chaos. Cars were abandoned.
Did I cause all that?
Vehicles and
Oh,
homes
it's
in
terrible.
here were severely
But how did I
damaged.
do it? I didn't make up the magic. It was right there in the red spiral notebook. My red spiral notebook. Is someone out to get me into trouble? But who? And why?
Monday morning, Tori met Heather at the edge of the schoolyard before the bell.
Tori, hi.
Hi, Heather.
Did you see the news on TV about the storm?
Sure I did. Can you believe we made that happen? I mean, all we did was dump some stuff in a pot and stir it.
Oh, you did? I just watched. I didn't have a thing to do with it, remember? What?
What happened?
I don't know. I just tripped. I don't know. I felt like...
Way to go, Twinkle Toes. Have a nice trip.
Just ignore those two jerks, Heather. Boys think they're so smart. What happened?
You know what happened, Tori Pardo. You tripped me.
What? You just fell. I
Uh-uh.
didn't trip you. How could you say a thing like that?
Because it's true. You stuck your foot out deliberately. I felt it.
That's a lie, and you know it.
Not. How dare you call me a liar?
Because you are, that's why.
Tori stomped off to her class. She had never felt so hurt in her life. She and Heather had been best friends since 3rd grade. Heather had never turned on her like this before. All morning, Tori ignored Heather. She avoided her in the playground during afternoon recess, and when the bell rang, Tori went straight back to her desk without even looking around to see where she was. To her surprise, in the center of her desk, Tori found a folded piece of notebook paper.
Probably Heather's apology to me. Well, I'm not going to open it. There's no hurry. After all, she actually believed I tripped her. Me, her best friend. Oh, I suppose I might as well read it. Why not? Foolproof way to make everyone throw up. Get a brown paper lunch bag and put the following things in it. A rotten potato, a squashed bug, 3 pennies, 1 dirty sock. At lunchtime tomorrow in the cafeteria, close your eyes, shake the bag gently, and whisper these magic words 3 times. Belch, burp, barf, gag, retch, spew, an awful feeling is coming over you. Belch, burp, puke, slobber, spit, spew. There's not a single thing that you can do. I can't believe this. It's in the same handwriting as the recipe for the storm. What is this? Another magic spell? If it is, who's sending them? And why to me?
Tori looked slowly around the room to see if anyone was watching her. No one was. Just then, Heather walked by. Tori quickly folded the note and stuffed it into her pocket. Later, when the bell rang for the end of classes, Tori opened the note again.
What's so frightening about this? It'd be a fun recipe to try. Lunchtime is so boring. Just think if everyone in the cafeteria threw up at the same time. Imagine prissy, stuck-up Lana Byram barfing up old socks. And Ted Kinner, the great trickster. It'd be cool to see him trick for once.
That night, Tori fixed her own school lunch for the next day. She also fixed a bag with the ingredients for the magic spell. She shuddered as she dropped in a dead cockroach, but the rest was easy. Next morning at her desk, with the bag hidden in her backpack, Tori watched the big clock above the teacher's desk, trying to make its hands move faster. When she got to the lunchroom, Tori first checked out where people were sitting.
I've got to be able to see their faces when I do the magic. Okay, there's Lana and her friends, and the guys from my class over there by the wall, goofing around as usual. Hope you get a good laugh out of this, guys. Oh, there's Heather. Sorry about this, Heather, but perhaps you deserve it for thinking I tricked you. Okay, folks, here goes. Belch, burp, barf, gag, retch, spew, an awful feeling is coming over you. Belch, burp, puke, slobber, spit, spew, there is not a single thing that you can do. Belch, burp, barf, gag, retch, spew, an awful feeling is coming over you. Belch, burp, puke, slobber, spit, spew, there is not a single thing that you can do. Yes, it's working. It's hit everyone, even Heather's, even me. But I'm not gonna throw up. I'm not.
This is the principal speaking. There has been an outbreak of sickness in the cafeteria. We are therefore suspending classes for everyone for the rest of the afternoon. It appears a sudden virus has attacked the school. So, will anyone who does not require the nurse's help
I've got to get out of
gather
here.
their things together and make an orderly exit from the school? Normal classes will resume tomorrow morning. Thank you.
Hello?
Tori Pardo, you did that, didn't you?
Did what, Heather?
You know what I'm talking about. You made everyone throw up. That wasn't funny.
I didn't have anything to do with it. Honest. It must have been, a virus.
Yeah?
Just like the principal said.
Then why were you the only one in the whole place who didn't throw up?
I got sick too. Honest. Only I just gagged.
There's something fishy going on. First the storm, and now this. You're up to something, Tori, and you better watch out. You're going to get yourself in a lot of trouble.
Oh. Sorry to lie to you, Heather, but I just can't take the chance that you'll tell on me. Anyway, maybe I don't need you for a friend right now. Maybe I should be alone this summer. Alone and open for new adventures.
But the next morning when Tori came into the school playground, Heather came up to Tori nervously.
I was wrong, Tori. I don't know what it was that made me accuse you of tripping me that day. I mean, you're my best friend. I should have known it couldn't have been you. Do you think we can be friends again?
Of course we can.
Oh. I was right, though, Tori, wasn't I? Yesterday was more magic, wasn't it?
Well, you see, I found this note. It was on my desk. Here, you can look at it if you want.
Okay. So, Tori, that's how you did it. Oh, this is scary. I don't think you know what you're getting yourself into.
Oh, it's okay. It's just for fun, honest.
Do you realize how sick everybody was yesterday? And think of the people who got flooded out of their houses. Do you call that fun?
You're right. All I could think about was how exciting it was to make a storm and how funny it was to make everyone throw up.
Promise me that no matter what happens, you won't do any more magic spells. Please, promise.
Okay, I promise.
Cross your heart and hope to die?
Cross my heart and hope to die.
But by the following Monday, Tori had begun to remember how much fun the magic had been. She missed the excitement. On her way home from school after saying goodbye to Heather, Tori felt tremendously depressed. She walked with her head down, scuffing her feet along the sidewalk.
Heather may be right to tell me not to try more magic spells, but she doesn't know how I feel. She doesn't understand how terrible and how lonely the summer's gonna be for me. So what if I found a special way to have a little fun?
But you promised, Tori.
A little voice inside her head reminded her. But Tori put it out of her mind as she opened the door to her house. She pulled the letters out of the mailbox and tossed them onto the hall table.
Oh, hey, wait a minute. That's a letter for me. That's funny. I never get any mail. Yeah, it's the same handwriting. I know it.
She raced upstairs to her room, slammed the door shut, and with trembling hands, she opened the envelope.
Dear Tori, if you want to find out who I am, follow these instructions. Put 1 cup of grease into a bowl, blow in 3 dandelion puffs and a pinch of dust. Stir until smooth. Apply this ointment to your face and arms 2 minutes before midnight. Then go to the dead oak tree and spread your arms out wide. 20 lightning bugs will come for you and lead you up into the sky. Follow them and they will bring you to me. I can't believe this. Does it mean I'll meet the person behind the magic spells? Does it mean that I'll fly? Oh, I could fly. I know I could. The other spells worked. This one will too.
Tori searched her room, found a pinch of dust in the corner, and put it in the envelope the letter had come in. Then she hurried to the garden to collect 3 dandelion puffs. Later that night, Tori lay wide awake in bed, waiting for the minutes to crawl by. Finally, she heard her parents go to bed, and the house grow silent. Then she crept down to the kitchen.
I don't want to turn on the light. My parents might see it. But I have to see to mix this shortening into the bowl. Now the dandelion puffs. And the dust. There.
She turned off the light, took the bowl, and headed back to her room to wait for the clock to reach midnight. She pulled off her sleep shirt, changed into jeans and a tank top and her most comfortable sneakers. At 2 minutes to 12, she smeared the greasy ointment from the bowl over her face and arms. At 1 minute to 12, she slipped out of the house into the shadows of the garden.
Now all I have to do is wait here, by the dead oak tree. That's what the letter said.
It was a perfect night. The moon smiled down. Zillions of stars winked overhead. Suddenly, some of the stars grew brighter and came nearer and nearer. 20 of them, dancing before her eyes.
The lightning bugs!
Tori rose into the night sky, gliding through the air like a bird. Gentle breezes caressed her face and rippled her hair and clothes. She soared over the landscape, following the twinkling fireflies. Down below, streetlights made occasional pools of light, but the houses were all dark. Everyone inside was asleep.
Oh, but I'm not asleep. I'm a bird. I'm a plane. Oh, it's awesome. Oh, look, I can roll. Oh, I can somersault. I can fly on my back and just gaze at the stars.
Then Tori was zigzagging down into the darkness, past buildings, past the fountain in front of the courthouse, towards the park, the benches, the slides, the seesaw. Spooky black shadows against a blacker landscape. Suddenly, her feet touched the grass. Tori was standing beside the pond where she had scooped the scummy water. A shiver passed through her. The fireflies were gone. She was alone.
When Heather came along and you forgot all about me. I was your best friend and you deserted me.
Oh, you must be a dream.
No. You see, I've been waiting for you to need me again. I've been collecting my power, getting stronger, so we can have wonderful, magical times together. I'm so excited now that Heather's going away. Did you have fun making the store?
Sure, it was cool. Well,
Except what?
Well, the damage the rain caused. Not everybody thought it was fun, and not everybody at school was thrilled about throwing up either.
And what about the flying? Did you like it?
Oh, that was totally cool.
I thought you'd like it.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
How did you get to be real? And how do you do those things? I mean, well, aren't they magic?
Don't worry. Just trust me. We're friends, aren't we?
Well, sure. What are we going to do next?
Get permission to go to the girls' bathroom during the last period tomorrow. You'll find out then. And don't forget, it's our secret, Tori. Yours and mine.
All right. And what about Heather? Could she come along next time? It would be so much fun.
You don't need her anymore. You have me.
I only thought... She's gone. Celeste?
When Tori awoke the next morning and rubbed the sleep out of her eyes, she could still feel the wind in her face from her flight above the rooftops.
Did I only dream that I flew? And was the girl in the park really Celeste? All I can remember is I was lifted off the grass in a cloud of lightning bugs. How did I get back here in bed?
Tori, phone! It's Heather's mom!
Tori raced downstairs and grabbed the phone from Max's hand.
Hello?
Hi, Tori. I'm sorry to call you so early, but Heather's had an accident, and I wondered if you'd bring the homework to her this afternoon.
Sure, Mrs. Hartner. What happened to Heather?
Oh, it's very strange. She fell and broke her arm in the middle of the night.
Oh.
She told us she got up at midnight to go to the bathroom, which is something she never does, and then she suddenly slipped on the stairs and fell to the bottom. It was just awful.
Gosh, that's terrible. How is she feeling?
Well, the doctor in emergency set her arm in a cast last night. Heather's still in a lot of pain, but I know seeing you would make her feel better.
I'll be right over after school.
Thanks, Tori. Bye-bye.
Bye. Midnight. Heather fell down the stairs at the exact time I started to fly, when I met Celeste and asked her if Heather could join in the magic. Maybe Celeste was jealous. No, that's crazy. Heather's accident couldn't have anything to do with Celeste. For all I know, Celeste may be just a dream. I'll only know she's real if she's waiting for me today.
When the last class of the day had almost finished, Tori asked her teacher for permission to leave the room and rushed downstairs through the empty halls to the girls' bathroom. She pushed open the heavy door.
Celeste! Celeste! Are you here?
Tori glanced at the mirror above the sink, and then she saw it. A message written across the mirror in soap.
1 cup mud, 6 spider webs, 2 handfuls of grass, mix well to form a paste. Come to school early tomorrow with the paste. Make an X on each desk in your room. P.S. Wash off this mirror as soon as you read this. Okay, I've got to memorize this message. 1 cup mud, 6 spiderwebs.
Inside herself, Tori knew Heather had been right to warn her against any more magic spells. But this new recipe was too exciting. She couldn't resist it.
Just one more time. After this one, I won't take any more chances.
When Tori got to Heather's house after school, Heather's bedroom door was half open, and Tori could see her sitting up in bed reading a book. Her right arm was in a white cast and propped on a pillow.
Come in.
Hi, Heather.
Wow, am I glad to see you. I hate missing school. Tell me everything that happened today, and don't leave out a thing.
Oh, it's boring. Boring.
Aw.
And there's still 2 weeks to go until summer vacation.
Here, sit down on the bed. Come on, Tori. Something must have happened.
No, really. It was dull. It was a normal day.
Oh.
Tell me how you fell last night.
Well, it was bizarre. I mean, I never have to get up in the middle of the night, but last night, I don't know, I didn't really have to go, but I just knew I was supposed to get out of bed and go to the bathroom. I must have been dreaming.
And?
Anyway, that's what I did, only I felt my feet slip like a rug had been pulled out from under me. I was like flying in the air, and then I went crashing down the stairs. The doctor said I was lucky I just broke my arm. It could have been worse. Hey, why are you staring at my cast? Do you want to be the first to sign it? Is that it? Go ahead. Here's a red magic marker. Write something good.
Okay. I'll just put a little happy face on here.
When she got home, Tori fell across her bed and stared at the ceiling. But all she could see in her mind was the message in soap on the school mirror.
I can't do another magic spell. Not if it has anything to do with hurting Heather. But how could it? There can't be any connection with Heather. This recipe doesn't tell me what'll happen if I make it. I'm curious. I want to know. I'll do it. One last time.
She went downstairs into the backyard to get a cup of mud. On Wednesday morning, Tori got to school so early there was no one about. Tori took off her backpack and pulled out the margarine tub, which contained the magic mixture. A few teachers were already inside the school, but they didn't see Tori as she streaked down the hall to her classroom and ducked inside. Quickly, she smeared an X on every desk with the dark brown mixture. Then she hurried to the bathroom to wash her hands and throw away the margarine carton. Tori hung back, watching as everyone else filed into the classroom. Then she went in. Her pulse was pounding. She slid into her seat. Everyone, including their teacher, Mrs. Franklin, looked okay. The magic wasn't working. Not yet.
Good morning, boys and girls. Get out your language books, please.
Then it happened. As the desks were raised all around the room, gorgeous bubbles began floating in the air. Huge, soapy bubbles filled the room, glowing with prisms of pastel light.
Class, where did these come from?
Yes, this is good magic. Celeste has done it again. It's a lot better than a dumb old language period.
The bubbles kept coming. Kids were chasing them all over the room, grabbing them. Then the bubbles got smaller, thicker, heavier. They lumped and flowed onto the floor. The kids were sliding on them, smearing them on each other, throwing them like snowballs.
Children! Children, stop this at once!
The kids climbed onto their desks to escape the slimy liquid. They yelled and screamed. Suddenly, the door burst open.
Sit down, class, sit down. Now, I demand to know what's going on here.
For the rest of the day, Mr. Dowsley asked for each member of the class to come to his office, one by one. When Josh Ackerman came back from the office, Tori heard him say that he'd really been given the 3rd degree, and that Mr. Dowsley had vowed to find out who played the trick on the class if it killed him.
Tori Pardo, you're next.
Yes, Mrs. Franklin. I'll just tell him that the bubbles were fun. Who cares where they came from? It would be silly to punish anyone. The bubbles have gone now. Who cares?
Right then. Tori Pardo. All right, sit down, young lady. Okay. Now then, what exactly did you...
Bless you.
What? Tori Pardo? What?
Sir? Is something wrong? Sir? Help! Someone! Miss Dawson, I think Mr. Darsley's in trouble! He can't breathe!
Ms. Dawson, the school secretary, raced into the office, took one look at Mr. Dowsley in agony on the floor, and grabbed the telephone. As she dialed 911, Tori was ordered back to her room to tell Mrs. Franklin not to send any more pupils to the office. Tori went straight home after school.
Mr. Dowsley was just about to question me when the sneezing started. Celeste must have put a spell on him. I know it. I've got to talk to her again.
That night, at 2 minutes to 12, Tori was smearing her arms and her face with the last little bit of flying ointment she'd saved in a bowl under the bed. She tiptoed out of the house into the moonlit backyard. Suddenly, a shower of winking fireflies streamed towards her, and an instant later, Tori was soaring through the night sky. When she landed by the pond in the park, she could see a shining face smiling at her in the moonlight.
How did you like the bubbles?
Well, they were great, but what about Mr. Dowsley? Did you make him sneeze?
Oh, he's okay. Don't worry about it.
I've heard that a person's heart stops every time he sneezes. He could have died.
So what? You hate school anyway.
That's an awful thing to say.
Hey, lighten up. I had it under control all the time. Come on, Tori, let's fly. I've got lots of places to show you.
Well, I'd like to, but I'd better be getting home. It's late.
Well, not that late. I thought you loved flying.
I do, but... Okay, well, just for a little while.
Up into the sky they soared, side by side, arms open wide, the wind caressing their faces. Above them the stars twinkled brightly, so close it seemed they could touch them. Below, the streetlights sparkled like jewels.
Look at me! I'm a bird! I'm a plane! I'm Supergirl!
Tori's heart sang. She swooped and rose in the night like an eagle riding a shaft of air. And Celeste glided along beside her, her blonde hair flowing over her back like golden streamers. Celeste's okay, Tori thought. A little wild, but she'd never actually hurt anyone.
Celeste, look over there! What a beautiful color! The sun's coming up. We've been flying all night.
So what? I'm not tired. Are you?
Of course not.
The sky was almost light when Tori returned to her room and fell into an exhausted sleep.
Oh, I'm late. And I don't feel too good. But I have to go to school. I have to find out if Mr. Dowsley's okay.
Tori?
Hi, Heather.
Hi, what's this I hear about yesterday?
It was no big deal. It was perfectly harmless. In fact, it was cool.
Yeah?
Ask anybody.
Harmless, huh? What about Mr. Dowsley? He had to go to hospital. Was that cool too, huh?
Well, his attack had nothing to do.
Nothing to do with the bubbles. Don't kid me. The girls told me he didn't start sneezing till you were in his office.
Well, he's better now.
And that makes it all okay, does it? Do you know something else? I don't think breaking my arm was an accident. I don't know why or how you did it, but I think it was one of your spells.
How can you say that?
When I fell, it felt like somebody had pulled my feet out from under me, the same way it felt when I tripped right here in the schoolyard that day. And there's only one person who could have done those things, you! And you know it!
Wait, Heather! Oh, let her go. Even if I told her, she'd never understand about Celeste and her wonderful magic spells. I don't need Heather anymore anyway. Our friendship is over.
Tori had never hated school so much as she did that day. Her teachers were crabby, her subjects were boring. Even lunch was boring. Tori sat outside on the grass, watching Heather on the other side of the schoolyard, talking to friends.
Tori, go to the dead oak tree in your backyard. Dig around the exposed roots. Celeste?
When she reached her house, Tori didn't even stop to put down her books. She made a beeline for the dead oak tree and began raking back the dirt around two of the biggest roots that were sticking out of the ground. Something glinted in the sunlight.
This is it. A tiny old medicine bottle. What little dropper in it. When there's a note inside. Tori, mix 1 part pickle juice, 1 part stale coffee, and 1 part puddle water in this bottle. Come to the front door of the school just before dark. I'll meet you there, Celeste. P.S. This is the best trick of all. The best trick of all. I'll be there.
Tori had to work fast to get all the ingredients together before her mom came home. She couldn't wait to see the adventures Celeste had in store. The shadows outside deepened and the sun disappeared behind the houses. Tori rushed through supper, ran up to her room, grabbed the magic bottle, tiptoed past the living room where her parents were helping Max with his homework, and stepped outside. Then she was zipping along the sidewalk toward school. When she got there, Celeste was sitting on the front steps, her eyes glowing in the dusky light.
Come on, Slowpoke. Let's go inside. We can't go in there. The school's locked at night.
No, it isn't. See?
If somebody catches us, they'll probably call the police.
Nobody's gonna catch us.
Hurry, let's go to the office. To Mr. Dowersley's office? Why?
You'll see. Come on! Throw all the paper you can find onto the floor.
Cool. Let's really trash this place. Pay him back for the way he yelled at us about the bubbles. If Heather could see me now, she'd die. Hey, what about this bottle?
Shake it up well.
All right. Now what?
Squeeze 3 drops onto the pile of paper with a dropper and watch.
Did I do something wrong?
Celeste didn't answer. As if in a trance, she just stared at the dark brown circles that the putrid magic liquid had made on the paper. Slowly, Celeste began to smile. Then she raised her hand and pointed.
Oh, no!
Deep inside the pile of paper, a tiny flame glowed.
Fire! Celeste, help me put it out!
No! Leave it! It needs to breathe! Get out of the way, Tori!
Celeste, what are you doing?
Oh, it's beautiful! Beautiful golden flames! Higher! They're going higher and higher!
Oh, Celeste, it is beautiful. I love it. Oh, I really do. They're burning down the school. It's wonderful. Oh,
The ceiling's caving in! Come on! Let's get out of here!
I'll follow you.
Hold on to my hand!
Oh, look! Isn't it beautiful? School's out! School's out! Let's hide in those bushes. Oh, look! They're in the crowd! Oh, it's Heather! She looks so strange. As if she... Oh, you don't think Heather knows we did this, do you, Celeste?
But Celeste didn't answer. She had vanished. It was a long time before the fire was out and the firemen in the crowd had left the smoldering building. Tori still crouched in the bushes, watching, shivering in the cold morning air.
Heather knows. She knows. And what if she tells? I could spend my life in jail. How could I have done it? I'm not a criminal. I don't burn down schools. No, it was Celeste. She used her magic to get control of me. Celeste made me do it. She wanted revenge on me for forgetting her when Heather became my friend.
Crashing through the bushes, Tori ran for home as fast as she could. Her whole body ached. She longed for bed. If she could just lie down for a moment.
No, I have to see Celeste. I have to make her understand that I don't want to do these things. I have to tell her. Oh, where is it? There was some flying ointment left. Yes, there should be enough here. Will it work at this hour in the morning? It's 4:18, and I've always flown at midnight. Oh, I don't care. I've got to try.
The fireflies came. Once more, they flickered around her like fairy dust, sparkling in the moonlight, landing on Tori's outstretched arms. Once more, she was hurtled through the air like a rocket, her hair flying behind her, her arms pinned to her sides. When Tori was put down by the scummy pond in the park, Celeste rushed out to meet her.
Wasn't it wonderful? Did you see those beautiful flames? Now school's out, we can have real fun.
Celeste, how can you say that? We burned down the school. All I wanted was adventure, to do fun things. How could you do that?
Don't kid yourself, Tori Pardo. You're the one who did everything. You dreamed me up. I'm not just your secret friend. I'm your imaginary friend, remember?
But I didn't mean to.
Oh, yes, you did. You craved adventure and excitement so badly you could hardly stand it. First, when Max was born, you felt lonely and forgotten. Then, when you couldn't find anyone your age to play with in tiny little Domburg, you created me. You made me into your real-life friend, and I didn't mind. After all, we had fun, didn't we?
Yes.
And you thought when Heather came along and you didn't need me anymore that I would just disappear. Well, you were wrong. I've been here all along, watching, waiting. All the time I was absorbing more energy from your mind. I was getting stronger and stronger. And now Heather's going away. I'm back. Don't blame me for anything. We had fun, didn't we? You loved it all. Everything I did was for you.
You burned down the school for me?
For both of us. I couldn't wait 1 second longer for Heather to leave town. You couldn't wait for school to be out. Well, now it is.
I have to get out of here. But how?
Look. Recognize this little doll?
Oh, no!
Ring any bells?
It's Heather! What are you going to do with it?
We're not going to let little curly hair come between us anymore, are we? She's too boring. Let's get rid of her.
No! Leave Heather alone! You've done enough to her already. Now I know it was you who broke her arm.
It's time to get rid of Heather. Permanently. Look at her. Look at the poor little doll. She doesn't seem to have much fight in her, does she?
She seems very limp.
Now, Tori, I want you to get rid of her.
No!
Or, if you don't, I'll get rid of her myself and make it look like you did it.
Give me that doll! I won't let you hurt Heather.
Go ahead. Take it. I just happen to have another one. Right here. In the branches.
Tori ran, as fast as she ever had in her life. And while she ran, she tried to scrape off the flying ointment on her face and arms. She had to get away without any magic help. The fireflies were in Celeste's power. When Tori stopped running, dawn was painting the sky a brilliant orange. Tori was tired and sore, and her heart was pounding as she opened the door to her room.
Empty. She's not here.
Tori locked her door and crawled to her bed, placing the Heather doll down beside her. She wanted to sleep and then wake up and find out it was all a dream. But she didn't dare to shut her eyes. It was real, and she knew it. Terribly, terribly real. Now she had to think of a way to save Heather from Celeste, and a way to save herself. Tori forced herself to get up and wash the dirt of the fire off her face and hands. She rinsed the smoke out of her hair. Her heart was in her throat as she raced to Heather's house and rang the doorbell.
Tori!
Hi, Heather.
Go away. I don't want to talk to
Wait,
you.
Heather, you've got to listen. Please let me in. You don't understand. I came to save your life.
What do you mean?
Let's go to your room where nobody can hear us.
This had better be good.
Well? It's hard to know where to start. You remember the red spiral notebook? The one with the recipe?
How could I forget it? You nearly went berserk when I tried to look inside. This has something to do with all those magic spells, doesn't it?
Yes.
And you didn't keep your promise, did you? And now you're in trouble.
You're right, I am. Just like you said I'd be. But it's worse than that.
Yeah?
You're in big trouble, too. You see, Heather, I meant to keep my promise, but it became harder and harder. And the next recipe that I found told me how to fly.
What?
Yeah, that's right, fly. I got a letter and it told me...
Tori told Heather everything about her imaginary playmate, Celeste. How she had created her, and how she at first had thought her the most exciting girl in the world, and how her magic had gotten more and more powerful. Heather stared at Tori with eyes wide.
So, where is this Celeste? I've got a few things to ask her myself.
Well, you can't see her. She's turned into a monster, and now she wants to kill us both.
Tori Pardo, you don't really expect me to believe all that, do you? I'd have to be crazy. It's all some kind of trick, isn't it? You'd better tell me how you did all those things right now. Who could that be? Come in.
Hi, Heather. I'm Celeste. Your mother said it was okay if I came on up. So, who are you two gossiping about this morning?
What?
As if I didn't know.
No, stay away from her, Celeste. It's me you want. I'm the one who created you.
Tori? Celeste, what's going on?
Excuse me. I've got to take these off.
What are you doing, Celeste?
Celeste sat cross-legged in the middle of the room, pulling the laces out of her sneakers. She laid each lace straight on the floor, one pointing at Tori, one at Heather. Then she waved her hand over each one. Slowly, the laces grew larger and larger, and heads started to grow. The marks on the laces looked like the backs of snakes. Their long tongues began flicking in and out of their mouths, licking the air around Tori and Heather. Then they started to slither forwards, their fangs gleaming in the morning sunlight.
Mom! Dad, help! They can't hear you. My magic is taking care of that.
Quick, Tori, get him on the bed. Quick. Please go ahead, Mom.
I thought you liked adventure. Isn't this exciting, Tori?
I'm sorry. This is all my fault.
It's okay, Tori. We're still best friends, okay? Best friends forever.
Forever.
Come on, Tori. You know I'm the best friend you really wanted all along. You said yourself that Heather was boring.
No, Celeste, you're wrong. If my mind created you, I can get rid of you the same way.
Don't think by staring me down you can get rid of me. I have the power now.
No, you only think you have. Just watch me, Celeste. If you have the courage, if those snakes are just shoelaces. Shoelaces. That's all they are and all they'll ever be.
It worked, Tori. The snakes are gone.
You think you're so smart, but you're not. Watch this.
Heather, look out! Your black cat, it's attacking!
I don't think your kitty liked the way you pulled out its hair to make the storm. Did it, Heather?
Don't listen to her, Heather. I'm keeping my eyes right on her. I don't need you anymore, Celeste. I made you, and now I'm destroying you. You are evil.
No!
You are never going to use your magic against anyone again.
Yes, I will! It's you who are weak and helpless. You and your puny friend. You'll never destroy me. Never! Tori, I can't stand up! The wind's too strong! And it's hot! It's getting stronger, Tori!
You can't scare us, Celeste. I made you, and now I'm destroying you. You are evil. I made you, and now I'm destroying you.
You can't destroy me! I'm your best friend! You'd hate yourself! You'd be giving up all adventure, all excitement, all fun!
Heather, come here, hurry!
I'm coming, Tori, I'm coming! Here!
Now let's tell her what it's like to be best friends.
No! What do you mean?
Like how wonderful it is to trust each other and tell each other our deepest secrets.
Right! And sleepovers!
Talking about boys and going to the movies and playing video games together.
Styling each other's hair and pizza parties! That's boring!
No.
Boring! Tori, please!
Oh, Tori, you did it. You destroyed her. But how?
It was easy. I showed her the power of real friendship.
Oh, Tori. I'm not gonna go to my grandmother's this summer. I've decided.
You're not?
I'm gonna stay right here with you.
And we'll do all the things we told Celeste about.
Yeah.
Hey, we can even go to some of Max's baseball games.
I can't wait.
Oh, Heather, having a real best friend is the nicest adventure anyone could ever have.
Oh.
Strange Brew by R Haynes was a Story Circle production for HarperCollins.